And staying with the nautical theme, in less than a fortnight, an all-female crew is due to set off from Plymouth on a 2-year research mission that will see them sail around the world to investigate ocean plastic pollution. Altogether, 300 women will take part in the 30 stages of the trip, having been chosen from almost 10,000 applicants. They'll sail under the directorship of the ocean advocate, Emily Penn, who joins us now from the launch event in central London. Hi, Emily, good to talk to you. So, around the world, 2-year mission to achieve what exactly?
So really 3 aims. One is about science. It's about really trying to do solution-based science. Find out what plastic is getting mismanaged, getting into our ocean, and therefore how to solve it on land. And tell the stories of what we're seeing, these microplastics, but most of all, take a group of people, these 300 women, to see who would never normally go sailing across our oceans, to have that first-hand experience, understanding the problem, so that they can go back home to their countries all over the world, to their jobs and their workplaces and their homes, to be able to really implement the change we need to see.
Right, and so is plastic pollution getting worse? I think I remember you saying to me last time we spoke, 8 million tonnes each year ending up in the oceans. Is it getting worse?
So it's a big question that we need these scientific research missions to try and understand. Certainly from my experience over 10 years of being at sea, I saw more plastic last summer in the North Pacific than I've ever seen on any other research mission. So that would indicate maybe yes, but the amazing thing that's happening is this incredible awareness here on land. And we've had 10,000 women apply to work on this problem with us, which means the will is there. We just need to now turn that will into action so that the ocean feels that too.
Right, and you're going to concentrate, understand, on these, what are they called? The oceanic gyres, is that what they're called? This is where, because of the currents, the plastic tends to accumulate. Where are those, and how easy is it to get to them?
Yeah, they are in the most remote parts of each of our ocean. The reason that they're there is because of the ocean currents, because there's no land to get in the way. It creates these great big whirlpools, and there's accumulation zones that are about 1,000 miles wide in the Pacific, the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean. So very challenging to get to. Each leg that will go through a gyre will take 4 to 5 weeks, and typically you have to sail upwind for the first week to get there, which for a completely green novice crew is quite an induction to the ocean.
Yeah, and you mentioned very briefly earlier about microplastics. So a lot of the plastics in the ocean you can't really see. It's tiny particles, isn't it?
Exactly. This was the thing that completely blew me away the first time I went looking for these islands of plastic and realised that actually, there's a piece here, there's a piece there, but the scary thing are the 5 trillion fragments of plastic that are floating on the surface of the planet. And what we now know is that we can't even account for it on the surface, and it's probably sinking. So part of our research will also look at sediment and the water column, really to try and understand where it's going.
Yeah, and the problem with this microplastic is a lot of it ends up, well, not a lot, but some of it ends up in, digested by fish and other marine life.
Absolutely. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago, we were dissecting a sea turtle and we found 78 pieces inside it. So it's very easy to digest, even by the really tiny organisms in the ocean as well. But most of all, it makes it really hard to clean up because those tiny fragments, you can't sieve it out because it's the same size as the zooplankton. And so it's really, really hard to do anything about it. Hence, we really need to stop any more getting in.
Yeah, look, a minute left. What about solutions? Are you hoping to come up with new solutions, or do you already have new solutions?
Yeah, one thing we're trying to do with the science is pinpoint where the solutions lie. So is it mostly microfibers at sea that are coming from clothing in our that goes down the drain from our washing machines? Is it tyre dust that's coming from our cars? Is it pre-production pellets? So part of it is trying to really hone in on where we have the biggest opportunity to create change. But we also have so many solutions already, and part of it is about giving these women an experience to understand what they are, where the solutions lie, and to be able to carry that message back home and be fantastic ambassadors and change makers in their countries.
All right, Emily. Well, look, are you off on the trip?
I am. Yes, 12 days. We sail out of Plymouth to Azores.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thanks very much.